YouTube. Today I'm trying to get this 5 horsepower Schwartz-built lawnmower running, and first thing I do every time I work on a lawnmower is usually check the oil before I even try to start it, and then see if there's gas in here. Like, we have a obvious problem. There's no gas in here. But after you check both of those, take the air filter off. And if this is soaked with oil or completely dirty, that could be one reason the lawnmower is not running. But I don't think that's the case here, because there's no spark plug in it. That's a bad sign. And I think these threads are completely stripped in there, but try to thread a spark plug in here. Yeah, that's no good. Well, I can try to get a thread repair kit, but I won't be able to do that today. Or I could try a different cylinder head. Or I could try to fix the threads that are in there. And we'll do that and see if it runs. Alright, so I got this spark plug hole thread cleaner in here, and I'm going to try to give it a few turns and see if it does anything. And it looks like it didn't help too much. Huh. Is there any saving it? Alright, I got my 13/16 spark plug socket on here. And I'm going to just give it a little bit of torque and see if I don't screw it up more. Okay, so I put a new spark plug on here. I put gas in the tank, and I splashed a little bit of gas into the carburetor, the mouth of the carburetor. And if it starts and then it shuts off, I'll know that I have a carburetor problem. And if it doesn't run at all, I'll know that I have a spark problem. So, here we go. Choke is full. Okay, so I can't start the lawnmower and hold the camera at the same time, but I did get it started when I sprayed some of this in there, and it ran for a few seconds and turned off. So that means that I have to take the bowl off of the carburetor, which is right here, and takes a 1/2 inch socket. And it should be full of water, and when I pour that out and put the carburetor back on, it should stay running. Okay, so here's the inside of the carburetor bowl, and that's dirty. And here's the main jet. There's supposed to be a hole on each side and a hole on the top, so I have to clear all those out and clean this off. And that right there is the bottom, or the float, and it looks pretty dirty, but I don't know how much I can clean that, so I'm just gonna focus on cleaning these two things and put it back together and hope it runs. Alright, so I got the carburetor bowl cleaned out. I had to use a flathead screwdriver because that stuff was hard as glass. And then here's the main jet. This is still a little bit dirty, but at least I got the holes cleaned out and there's no gunk in there. So now just go ahead and put it back on the mower. Make sure you flip the mower on its side when you take the carburetor bowl off and put it back on so you don't get gas all over your hands. And when you do put it back on, make sure you use one of these, not one of these.